Yeah, it's like finally sunny, as you can see, hopefully. But let's get this cold start. This is gonna be like a, can you see me pretty good? I hope so. Day cold start. It's been raining a lot in Dallas, dude. That's why I stay in Texas. But man, let's go ahead and get this cold start on and popping, dude. Man, it's been crazy like this weather lately. Let's go ahead and close this out the door. Yeah, y'all seen the title. I was actually gonna film this video like 2 days ago, but it got rainy and I kind of forgot, and honestly just me being a little lazy. Therefore, being completely honest here, man. But sun's out and popping and shining today. It's a little too bright. Man, whoever invented air conditioner in cars, man, genius, absolute genius, man. So far, man, just a teaser, man, car is phenomenal. Every mod that I've purchased yet, I don't regret it. I've only had the car, well, I got the car back in May 2017. We're pretty much, this year 2020 is gonna be like the 3-year mark. 3 years with this car, which is crazy, man. Dream car, by the way, if you don't know. It's like the most perfect, I wouldn't say perfect, but like as close as perfect I think a car would be. All right, man, so just parked the car so I could set this sun gun up. Let's see if my phone could probably prop this up. But yeah, man, pretty much, somebody was like, yo, your exhaust setup sounds crazy. What's your exhaust setup looking like? What exact exhaust setup do you have? So I figured, it'd be a good video, to explain to you guys, show you my exhaust setup. Because personally, man, I've heard a good amount of Camaros, Challengers, Hellcats, Chargers, 5.0s, like the whole shebang, And honestly, not just because this is my car, me being biased, but I think this is like one of the most perfect. I wouldn't say perfect because nothing's perfect, but it's super duper good. It's a nice sound. It just sounds like money. My exhaust setup, the way I got everything set up now, I think it's like the dream goal. I'm not gonna change nothing on it. I'm not planning to, but yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the first mod. Probably. Let me show you guys what the idle looks like. Oh no. Let me give y'all, like, the car is loud, but it's not too loud either. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Yeah, like the car is like a good, it's not like a super duper loud idle where you're like, yo, cut the car off, it's annoying. But if you step on it, it's loud, obviously. I'm not gonna step on it too much. That was like a 2000 RPM rev. Let's try to go to like 4. That was 3. I think that's enough. I think y'all get the point, I hope. Yeah, the car, like, idle, I don't think it's too loud, I do have my fuse pulled off, so if you don't know, on these 6-gen Camaros, there's this fuse, you could like pull the fuse out. Set this up right here. Pull this fuse out, right? And your exhaust is always open if you have the NPP feature. NPP meaning you could like open and close it. I think it only comes if you get the 2SS or like the performance exhaust from factory, and then you get the NPP feature. And that's what I got on my car, and that was like a huge thing when I got my full like exhaust setup. I really wanted to keep that feature so I could open them, close them, that's kind of what they're there for. But if we're being honest, I always want the car to be as loud as possible. It's kind of why I got the headers, the X-pipe, the axle back and all that, just to make it a nice deep loud tone. That's kind of what I'm going for. Let's go ahead and cut the car off, man. But let's start off talking with the first mod that I got. Well, first mod was my cold air intake, but let's talk about first exhaust mod, which was my Borla Attack axle back. Now, Borla, they got like the Attack version, which is like the loudest one they have. They also have the Borla S-type, which is like the medium one. It's loud, but not too loud. And they got the Borla, I think it's called Touring mode or Tour, I forgot the exact name. That one's like the quietest one. I mean, it's still pretty loud. It's aftermarket exhaust, but it's more on the quieter side of things. And we have the Borla Attack, the loudest one they offer, with the NPP feature. That was a huge thing for me. Like I said earlier, I really wanted to keep the, just so I could close my exhaust, open them, certain situations, like if I was leaving somewhere where I wasn't supposed to late at night, I probably want to cut the exhaust off, make it quiet It's still really loud. Don't get it confused, man. It's still super loud. You're not gonna like fool anybody by thinking, oh, I'll just put it in quiet mode, start it, and nobody will hear me. It's a big boy V8 in here, man. But yeah, that was a huge feature for me. I really wanted to keep that, even though I always have it like open all the time. I even pulled the fuse in the front, like I told you earlier, just to like make sure that the valves are always open. I just want the car to be like as loud as possible. That was the first mod, the Borla Attack Axleback with NPP, and that was $1,800. I know some people are gonna be like, you paid $1,800 for an Axleback, bro, you got ripped off, blah blah blah. It is the NPP, you know. That's like I think that's what made it cost like way more. I think if you get the normal one without NPP, it's like $1,200 or $1,300. Oh, also, I'm gonna throw a clip in right now, like the day that I got my Borla exhaust installed, which is crazy because you know, Snapchat, they got like Snapchat memories and stuff. There we go, 2 years ago today, Borla Attack install. I don't think I started it up though, but y'all can see exactly 2 years. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. That was super cool. I'm gonna throw some clips in right about now, like when I barely got it installed, so you could kind of like hear what the car sounded like. So yeah, let's skip to that. All right, man, so yeah, you heard the car sounded really good. It's like a nice deep tone. It was a deep idle. I thought it was, you know, good. After that, I wasn't planning to mod the car. Once you buy one mod, you're like, oh, I want something else. Oh, I want something else. And it's just like a never-ending cycle. But I think my exhaust setup, now I'm gonna keep it like this for a fat minute. I think it sounds super good. So next mod I got is my X-Pipe, man. I got the Borla Off-Road X-Pipe with secondary cat delete. The X-Pipe secondary cat delete was 12 or 13. I think it's $1,200. And you know, that it made the car pop a lot more, I think. Ready to cut it on? Somebody shooting. Oh. Yeah, so the Borla X-Pipe, you know, comboed up with the Axleback, it sounded like some money. And then next I got Cook's headers. Still hear the most. I went Borla X-Pipe, Borla Axleback, switched it up in the front. When I got the headers, I got Cook's long tube, I think 1 7/8 catless headers, man. And this sounds good. I like it a lot. The cost of the headers, the ones that I have, was $1,300. So before these headers, I was gonna get these green catted ones, and those cost $2,300, and these are $1,300. So it's $1,000 difference, right? A huge difference. For the most part with headers, you get a check engine light, and then these green catted headers, supposedly you're like, it's an 80% chance that you won't get it, but then there's a 20% chance that you will get the check engine light. And at first I didn't really want to get my car tuned, because I was like, yeah, the tune, it ruins the warranty, blah 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 blah, it costs money, blah blah. I don't know. So I called the tuning guy, got his opinion. He was like, the green cats, they're good, but you're probably still gonna get the check engine light. And on top of that, they have the green cats, which is mainly like a California thing because they don't like loud exhaust over there. So they do these green cats where it kind of muffles the sound. My whole point in getting headers was, you know, to amplify the sound, make it a little more louder, a little deeper, and just, you know, overall sound super duper duper good. That's kind of what the plan is for this car. So like, yeah, if you're going for sound, man, honestly, save your money. Don't get the green catted ones because they cost $1,000 more. It's gonna muffle the sound, and there's a 20% chance that you may get the check engine light. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I got the Cook's Long Tooth 1 7/8 catless, man, so the car is louder than what it would be with the green cat. And I just went ahead and, you know, tuned it, and it's faster, it's louder, and no check engine light too, so that's super good. But yeah, that's all the mods that I have, you know, exhaust wise. Yeah, so I got the Borla Attack axle back, that was $1,800. Got the Borla Off-Road X-Pipe, that was another $1,300. And then the headers were $1,300. That's kind of what my exhaust setup's looking like now. Pretty, you know, all quality parts, nothing, I didn't want to get like nothing cheap, and, you know, later on down the road be like, yo, I should have got the Borla instead of so and so, blah blah. But yeah, man, that's my exhaust setup. As far as other mods on the car, I'm not sure if you'll count it much as a mod, you know, but to me, anything you do out of like factory, that's a mod, you know. Window tint, obviously, a lot of you guys probably won't even recognize it, but yeah, you can see the lug nuts, they were silver at first. I got the black ones. I'm not sure if this counts as a mod. I heard that black hoods give you like 5 more horsepower, but y'all could, you know, debate, comment and let me know on that. Bam bam bam. As you can see, this is the other mod I got, this K&N cold air intake. I think this is like $400 or $500. Don't remember. This is like the first mod that I got. If you count window tint as a mod, I'm not sure. But you know, this kind of window tint. But yeah, this is the first mod that I got, and it's super cool. You know, after I got the car tuned, I was getting like my full, you know, money's worth out of these mods. Because, you know, you can slap on an exhaust. I know it's not a lot of horsepower. Same with the X-Pipe. But, you know, once you tune it, you get some type of like more horsepower out of it. And yeah, that's kind of what I did now. So car's running like money. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, I changed these to my spark plug wires. You can see they're red now. I say MSD on them. Bam bam bam. And you can see that it's kind of like discolored, like a rosy gold. Those are my headers right there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 more on this side, man. Big boy V8, you feel? Yeah, man, that's what the car's looking like exhaust wise and full mod. So yeah, 4994. Yeah, super close to super close to 5,000 subscribers, man. So if y'all aren't subscribed, do me a huge favor, man. Subscribe, give me to 5K, baby. Let's go and start this sucker up, and that's gonna be it for this video. That's what the car sounds like inside too. It's not loud at all. It's loud when you step on it, but, you know, just if you were here in person sitting next to me and we're talking, like, you could hear me pretty good. I could hear you. Once I start driving this thing and stepping on it, it's just loud. Yeah, these are the pops I really like on my car. These pops are crazy. And then you can make the car go back to quiet, man. Now it's like back to normal, quiet. But yeah, man, like I said, not much else to talk about, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to subscribe already, man. And yeah, stay tuned. Hella new content dropping soon, all that good stuff. So I'll see you on the next video. So yeah.